So today's the fun day. We get to start learning how to actually jump rope with our arms. Exciting stuff. So we're going to talk about a few things that will help make us successful. Before we even start on that, I want you to realize that jump roping is not easy. It takes lots and lots of practice. So if you don't master it today, just keep practicing, okay? I'm going to give you some helpful hints that will help you be a better jump roper and hopefully make it easier for you to learn too. So the very first thing we got to talk about is the length of your jump rope. So I have several behind me. I'm going to back up so you can actually see me and my feet, because it's important to see my feet too here in a minute. But we're going to start with the one I gave you in your packet pickup stuff. So if you would go get the jump rope that you got, and the ends of the jump rope, let me get a little closer so you can see what I'm talking about. The ends right there, that's what I call the eyes of your jump rope. The eyes need to be looking at you when we get ready to do our jump roping stuff. But we're right now, to see the length of the rope, we're going to take the eyes and point them towards the ceiling. Make your jump rope look at the ceiling. And then, do you see a little U down here? Makes a U. If you take that U and you touch the floor, and then you stand on it, when you pull the handles up, this is where you need to figure out what length is best for you. A real good jump rope for you to work with should come either anywhere from your armpits up to your ears. So anywhere in here, that would be a good length for you. So let's look at my rope real quick. Does that look like it's going to be a good rope for me, or is it maybe too short or too long? I think it's too short. What do you think? All right, so let me try a different one. I'll take this one. Here's the handles, eyes to the ceiling. The U needs to touch the floor. I'm going to step on it. Almost to my armpits, not quite there yet. So this is probably still a no. All right. My third one here. Here's the handles. Point them to the ceiling. Make the U. Step on it. Look at there, right to the armpits. So this would be probably the perfect length for me. Now I will tell you that the more you practice, you could probably make any of those work. I could use the one that I gave all of you. I've used it before. Most of my videos for the older kids, I've been using the black one. But I'm gonna just demonstrate with this one today because it might be easier for you to see a little bit. So that's the first thing, is making sure you get the right length of jump rope. So one thing I forgot to mention, back to your jump rope that you guys all got, if this one is too long for you, so especially you guys in kindergarten, you can shorten these. These are pretty nice because if you just push the rope up through the handle, it's just a knot. See the knot there? So if you measure this and it needs to be this short in order to make it work for you, then you just take and tie a knot at the length you need, and now you just made your rope shorter, okay? So it's a lot easier to make these shorter if you need them. If you're a little shorter and you need the rope shorter. Now if you're taller and you need a longer rope, then you'll have to email me and I can get you a longer rope. But I think most of the kindergarten, first and second graders, these ropes should actually work for you, okay? Now we need to talk about how we hold it, okay? So there's a couple of things to remember. We talked about the eyeballs. Eyeballs are always going to be looking at you, okay? They should be pointing at you, your tummy. When you do that, that means the handle, as it looks at you, is going to lay in your hand, because your palm is going to be up, okay? Lay it in your hand, and then your thumbs are going to be on top, all right? Eyeballs to you, thumbs on top. Another way to think about it, and this is what I usually tell the little kids, is think of it as a lunch tray. If you're carrying a lunch tray down the hallway to your table, okay, you would hold it like this, right? Well, the minute you put your elbows up in the air like this, what did you just do with that lunch tray? You just spilt it all over your head, okay? So in PE class, when I have you here, sometimes you might hear me say, uh-oh, we have a spaghetti head, and that just means that your elbows are up. And what happens when you do that is the rope ends up smacking the floor. Here's my hands. I smack the floor, and then it comes back and it hits me way up here and it hurts. You don't want to smack the floor. You just want a simple little turn that you're going to jump over. So that's why it's really important to keep your elbows loosely by your side, not tight, but loose, and we don't bring them up above our head by our ears, okay? Because when we do that, we spill our lunch tray. So now that we have the hold correct, we're just going to put the rope behind us, and we're going to practice 3 words: down, around, and catch, okay? Down, around, and catch. We're not going to jump yet. We're going to take it small steps at a time here, and this time we're just going to do down, around, and catch, and it looks like this. Take your handles, down, around, and catch with your toes. I'll back up a little bit in case you can't see them very well. Okay, so rope behind you, holding it with eyeballs to your tummy, thumbs on top. We're going to go down, around, and catch. Down, around, and catch. Just catch it with your toes. Okay? So you can pause the video and go practice a few times. Down, around, and catch. And then come back, and we're going to talk about the next step. Okay? So pause your video and go practice 10, 12 times. And then come on back. All right, now that you're back, we're going to do 3 words again, but this time it's going to be down, around, and hop. Now, when we hop, it's just a little tiny hop. Is this rope very thick? Let me come closer so you can see it. Is that very thick? Not at all. So you just have to jump a little bit to get over the rope, okay? So we're going to take our handles. The eyes are at our tummy. Rope is behind us. And we're still going to do down, around, except this time instead of catch, we're going to do down, around, and jump, okay? And we're just going to start with 1 jump. That's it. Ready? Down, around, and jump, okay? Let's try it again. Rope behind you, eyes pointing at you, thumbs on top. Ready? Down, around, and jump. Now, when we jump, how many feet am I using? 2. Some people like to try to do the 1 foot and then the other foot. That gets really, really hard and complicated, and sometimes you get all tangled up. So keep both feet together, and even if you have to not use the rope for a minute, just practice a small little hop. Hop. Down, around, and you can practice with no rope even, just your hands. Down, around, and hop. Down, around, and hop. Okay? Add the rope back, rope behind you. Ready? Down, around, and hop. All right, I want you to pause your video and go try that for a little while until you get fairly good at that. And maybe today's the day you don't get very good. Maybe you just practice the rest of the day for that 1 little hop. Okay? All right. All right, well, if you have now mastered the 1 little hop, let's try to move on. And moving on, you just add more hops. So now let's try 2. Down, around, and hop, hop. That was 2, okay? So I would like you to spend the rest of the day practicing. If you haven't gotten the 1 hop down, stick with the 1 hop until you have it really, really well. If you've got the 1 hop down, try to add 2. Do 2 in a row. Okay? Once you get that really well, try to do 3, 4, 5. Have fun jump roping forward today. Remember, take it slow, take it step by step. Don't forget, eyeballs to you. The rope should be looking at you. Hands, thumbs are on top. Okay? Elbows are loosely by your side. And it's down, around, and hop. Remember, our elbows do not come way up in the air. All right? Have a great day, you guys.